Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HaKodash, the one city apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. An extremely quick video, kind of off of what I did the video on yesterday about these distractions. Okay, this is exactly why we don't participate in these crazy debates between camps and this, that, and the other, or between vocab and all of them. This right here is exactly why we don't, right? The Lord is constantly showing you more and more as to why we do not get into these crazy debates, man. Right? You always say GMS is broken. GMS is this, GMS is that. Well, guess what, man? GMS is pushing the most videos out on stuff like this, man. We tell you day in, day out, night in, night out, all the time, man. We putting up videos 24/7, man. 24/7 telling you about stuff like this, man. About these prophecies kicking off. Right? We tell you this. Instead, you want to overindulge in these crazy, well, Hassan did this, Deacon did that, and now Elazar is, the war has begun. The video I did yesterday, the war has begun. Y'all are full of folly. And then next thing you know, you're going to end up like this Jake that you see in the thumbnail down below, man. Right? This is video put up by GMS Vegas 144. Okay? You see here, and now like I said, I watched a little bit of the brother video. Now Jake is afraid. Now Jake want to get serious all of a sudden, man. And you know what? A lot of you Israelite camps are going to be just like that, because while y'all was being distracted with all this folly and all this BS, trying to take the people's focus off of what's really important, right? While you was trying your very best to do that, stuff like this sneaks up on you, right? And now stuff is getting real again, man. People are panicking. You see here, this is a video, this is an article that just popped up, as you see 3 minutes ago. So like sometime before I started this video. People are panic buying toilet paper because of the port strike. It's always toilet paper. I don't know, man. You go to the store, you know, I don't know who would be afraid of running out of toilet paper. Whatever, man. It's, you know, whatever. Anyway, you know, that's crazy. We tell you time and time again. Time and time again. Look, prophecy, 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 prophecy. Things is get ready to kick off. This is exactly why we do not indulge in your debates, man. This is exactly why, man. Exactly why. Right? What we're going to do is we're going to get some scriptures. Mark chapter 13, verse 33. I read this yesterday. We know these scriptures never get old. I can read the same scripture every single day and it'll apply to something new. Okay? It's take heed. Take ye heed, Salakia. Watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. You don't know when things is going to happen, man. Okay? You don't know. That's why the scripture says what? Watch ye therefore and pray always. Luke chapter 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always. It says, watch and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Right? This is exactly why we tell you, man. We told you. We keep telling you. And we're going to continue to tell you until the Lord is ready to shut this internet thing down, man. Until he's ready to shut this whole thing down. We're going to continue to tell you, man. Okay? That this is not a joke. This is not a damn game. This is not a game. And what you other Israelite camps are doing is you playing with people's lives, man. So now these guys come up out of nowhere. Israelites got 50 scriptures wrong. Y'all ridiculous, man. Y'all absolutely ridiculous. And then when like the brothers like saying when shit hit the fan, everybody gonna be serious all of a sudden. Everybody gonna be so-called religious all of a sudden. Because when that whole C virus kicked off, everybody on the internet was all of a sudden had some type of faith. But now that's all passed away, well, so called, and the whole panic about it has passed away. And then what? Everybody's right back to normal, mocking the messages, doing this, doing that. But then when stuff happens, we don't look so crazy, right? Remember that? When this sea virus kicked off and everybody was forced to stay indoors, you know who was still out there? We were. We were. I have never seen the Baltimore harbor look so empty. It looked so empty. And guess what? That was the best parking in the world because that was hard as hell to park down there, right? It was so empty, man. While you people was out doing whatever you was doing, you know, yeah, just doing what you was doing. I mean, there's so many examples that's running through my mind. They can't even come out, right? Let's get another scripture. Romans chapter 13, verse 11. It says, and that knowing that Salaki, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. Okay. It says, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Right? So it's nearer than we believe. This stuff is really happening, man. This stuff is really, really happening. And we told you that it was going to. Before, and this might be another one, but before you had a worker strike, you know, a port strike here and there, and they open back up. Another port strike, the trucker strike, and then they open back up. But you notice every time this stuff happens, everybody gets panicked, right? But then walks around, but then when it doesn't happen, we tell you that things is going to get worse. Y'all run around here talking about, well, it happened before and this, that, and the other. Okay, so don't panic then. Why y'all running around here buying toilet paper then, man? Why y'all running around here emptying toilet paper shelves, man? It happened before and this, that, and the other. Okay, don't panic then. Why is everybody always panicking when stuff like this happens, man? Why is everybody always calling us all types of hate groups? You know what I'm saying? And then when things happen, everybody's so faithful. But then when things go back to so-called normal, here we go again with the folly. Here we go again with the distractions, with the TikToks and the Israelite distractions too, man. I'm mainly talking about the Israelite distractions, right? Al-Azhar is back at war. The war has begun between Al-Azhar and Hassad and Hakah, and it's just like more distractions, more distraction, more distraction. Vocab trying to roll up the camps, more distraction. Hassad trying to roll up the camp, more distraction. And when we tell you, look, no, we're not debating you. We answered your question. We did this, we did that, so leave us alone. Y'all still stand there. You still stand there, knowing and seeing that we don't have any interest in talking to you, right? You stand there. Well, what about this? Who is David thy king? Look, brother, I just wanna know. I'm just asking. What are y'all doing this for, man? Anybody that's doing that, if I go up to somebody and ask them about their doctrine, and they say, look, we don't want to answer you. You know what I'm saying? We don't, and really that's their right, to be honest. If they say, look, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you about that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, okay. But if I'm not serious and I want to, feed an audience and give the audience some type of drama, I'm going to continue to try to push that person to tell me. It only makes sense, right? Because if you were really sincere and serious, you'd be like, oh, okay, well, I can't get nothing out of that person. I'm not even going to try. Okay, moving on. But this is exactly why we don't indulge in your silly debates, man. Because that's what they are, silly and pointless. Absolutely ridiculous debates, man. We're not doing that. We do not do that. Okay? All right. So what we're gonna do is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So the days of your youth, like I always break this down. Okay, the days of your youth. It's not exactly talking about, you being young. Like I said, it's good to do it when you're young, but right now in today's time, man. Now, late, so-called late is better than never. That's why I say so-called, because I don't think it's late. The Lord wakes people up on time. There is no delay when it comes to the Lord. Everything's on time. Okay? So, uh, like the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, meaning he's not slow. He doesn't delay. Okay? So whether you old, so-called old, or whether you're young, and if you are both the elect, you could have a 70-year-old and you could have an 18-year-old, 16-year-old. But if y'all both the elect, y'all both gonna get the same reward. So it doesn't really count on age at this point. The youthful days is talking about pretty much right now. You know what I'm saying? Before hell breaks loose, right now. And we have been telling you this time and time again. As of right now, these are those days that you need to look out for. These are those days that you need more important than anything. If you really think about it, present day is really really drastic for you to wake up, man, because that last minute stuff ain't gonna cut it. That's why it always says wake up right now. Right now, it's high time to awake out of sleep. It didn't say later on, because later on is when the hell happens. When the hell happens. Right now, right now is where you really, really, really. These are the important days right here, man. These are the very important days. Okay, or at least, yeah. These are the important days that you need to wake up. The time of mercy, pretty much, right before hell breaks loose. Because I'm telling you right now, and I'm telling myself this too. Wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of thy times. You will want the Lord to be on your side in these days, man. That's what you will want. You will want the Lord to be on your side in these last days. Okay? It says, that's why I said, so the youthful days, that's why I said, while the days come not, okay? That's how you know it's not talking about age. So it's early days, okay? It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house, here we go. What you see what this is get ready to happen. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Just like this Diddy situation, you know what I'm saying, and all these celebrities and stuff like this. And y'all come out, everybody's coming out with videos on this stuff, and it hits us like, okay, it doesn't even hit us really. We just look at it like, okay, we've been telling you this. You know what I'm saying? We have been telling you this for a long time. That, yeah, this. I mean, what did you expect? This is what we've been saying. This is what we've been telling you, right? So it literally doesn't catch us by surprise, just like this situation. We have been telling you this years and years, for years and years and years, and y'all people still just like, okay, and okay, and okay, and now when things happen, now we gonna be like, okay, and what you want us to do? Okay, I mean, we told you, right? So it says, when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. Yeah, them workers walking off. What you looking at those port strikes is, which is Ecclesiastes 12 all the way around. Okay, it says, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low, when the sound of working is low. You know what I'm saying. You wake up in the morning, you hear that average sound. The truck. You hear that little distant truck, that beep 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 sound. You know what I'm saying. You hear just the average commute noise. When when the C virus had hit, I didn't hear that. It was dead silent outside. In the morning, it was quiet, man. It was quiet. It was dead silent. Okay. It says that he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. Yeah, your daughters of music, your entertainment, your again, your working. You know what I'm saying? All the grinding and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Those sirens that you hear. None of that stuff, man. None of that stuff. It's all gonna be quiet. It's all gonna cease. It's all gonna cease, man. This is exactly why Great Millstone stays in prophecy. Vocab can't handle vocab, and a lot of Christians cannot, absolutely cannot stand on prophecy. This is why when they come up to debate, you know what I'm saying, we immediately go to prophecy because they can't handle that. We're not gonna debate you on your terms anymore, man. Okay? You already know what we're gonna say. You already know what we're about. We're about prophecy. Who is David thy king? It ain't none of your business. Who's your king? That Jesus that you worship? Because Jesus is not our king. Okay? Jesus is a freak. YAHAWASHI is the king, man. Anyway, that's all I got on this, man. Again, this is exactly why we don't participate in your silly debates. Because prophecy is happening. Prophecy is happening. And it's getting real fast. Real fast. Okay? Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, Shalom.